We're going to start off with our highlighting pencil. This is an NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I've already highlighted just a little bit, which is just underneath my brow bone in the inner corner of my eyes. And then to kind of really make this look really spring looking, I'm going to go ahead and take it and really put it underneath my eye here. Same thing right here. And then a little bit even on my eyelid, not too much. This is going to give us a nice base of a nice springy look. And I'm wearing yellow because I'm telling you, it is gorgeous outside. So it's almost like we skipped through February, at least here for Texas. That's how Texas is. So if you're in a northern state and you're freezing, I'm really sorry. But at least in Texas, we're ready for spring. So I put it a little bit more than I would on my eyelids and underneath to just kind of make it a little bit brighter. So I'm going to start off just with a large eyeshadow pencil like this, and I have this great color right here. It's like a gold dusty color. You can even get a little bit underneath in that bottom corner of the eye if you want to. Alright, you've applied all of that dusty gold color over your eyelid, and now we're going to get some of this really pretty pink. It's called Silk, and we're just going to get it on that same eyeshadow brush, and I like to just put it more towards the top up here. Just like that. We're going to take that brown sugar color and we're going to emphasize the outer corners. And I'm going to take this angled brush like this. It really kind of helps tell you where you're supposed to put your eyeshadow. That's why I like it. So we're just going to pick up some of that brown sugar and we're going to put it right in that corner like a little horseshoe. That. And same thing with the other one. So now I'm going to move on to my blush, and the blush that I have today is in a quad. It's kind of like a bronzer and blush and a highlight mixed together. But I'm only going to pick up this pink color right here, and the whole thing is called Sunbeam, so we're getting that sun-kissed, really pretty look. So I'm going to pick it up on my fan brush, and I'm only going to apply it on the outsides of my cheeks. And that's because I want my makeup to always make my face look like it's more open and not closed in. And when we put blush right on here, it's making our makeup look closed in. So I'm going to keep it nice and on the outside, and not too much either. You don't want to see streaking of blush right there. So we're going to keep it open. Now I'm going to move on to my liner. I just have a brown pencil liner right here. It's a L'Oreal pencil, nothing too special. But I'm choosing brown because I want to keep the look a little lighter. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my liner to the top of my lids and wing it out just a little bit. Okay, so I just finished putting my liner on my top lid, and then I like to kind of smudge it with a thick kind of wide set little brush like this, and I'm just going to smudge the liner a little bit into the rest of my eye. And I'm just moving back and forth right over where I put it and bringing it to that inside of my eye. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. So we have the smudge look on top, and then I'm going to take whatever I have left on my brush and bring it to the bottom. But I'm only going to go from the top down, angled down with my brush, so that way I don't look like I'm having some kind of dark circles from going to the bottom up. I want it to just look like my bottom lash line is just a little thicker than it actually is. Now, a little trick that I like to do is I take whatever I have on my sponge for my foundation. I don't throw it away because you can use this for a lot of different things. And I take this and I just pull this up, so if there is anything on the outside of my eye that I didn't want, it kind of pulls it all up. And then I do the same thing on the other side, and it kind of helps clean up any mistakes also, like that. Then we're going to take my primer, and this is a mascara primer in Natural Born Cosmetics, and I'm just going to take it and apply it to my eyelashes. I love chapstick. Chapstick is a great way to get your lips ready for any color, so this is just Chapstick in Classic. I put that on first. Then I have this lip liner, which is also an Ulta lip liner, and it is just in Spice, and I apply it. Nude lip gloss from NYX, and it is in Sponge Cake, and I'm just going to take it and put it right there and right there, and it's really glossy and really pretty. And then let's finish up with our mascara. And this is CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. I love it because it gives me a very thick, luscious, voluminous look to my lashes, and that is my favorite thing. If I could wear thick eyelashes every day, I would. But I can't, so this will have to do, and it does a great job with that primer and then with the mascara. Go back to that quad. And I do have that highlight color right there. You gotta be careful with these type of highlighty, really shimmery powders. You don't want to go overboard with them. I will say that if this is for your wedding or you're going to get some photography done, you may want to stay away from the powdery, shimmery colors like this because they're really going to be reflective on those pictures. But if you're just going out day to day and you just want kind of a more bright look to your makeup, then this would be a great thing to put on also. And I just take a little bit on my fan brush and I'm just going to put it on the top of my cheeks, right on that outside right there. Not a whole lot, because like I said, you don't want to go out looking like you have glitter and shimmer all over your face. Unless you're 13 years old and that's what you're into. But if you're like me and you're in your late 20s, wow, I can't believe that. It's true. But anyway, just put a little bit on the outside of your cheeks. It's a real nice place to put it. So I'm taking a bronzer on that fan brush and I'm very lightly putting it right on the temples of my skin, kind of where the sun would naturally hit you. So here we are, we've completed the look, the spring look. It's right around the corner. So we've done a great foundation in our first video and now our color looks really great on it. So I hope you get to use some of this. Just go out and get some pretty light colors, get a nice nude lip gloss, maybe some highlighting powder and some bronzer to get that sun-kissed look going on. But spring is an amazing time because flowers are blooming, the weather is beautiful, and very near in April we're going to celebrate Easter. So we're getting ready for that celebration of the resurrection of our Savior. And if He hasn't come into your life and made everything new, then I hope this little tutorial about a spring look reminds you that Christ calls all of us to be made new in Him. And I've made that decision. It's been the best decision of my life. It makes getting up every day something to look forward to. It makes spring something to look forward to. So I hope that you take this, that you're inspired, not just with your makeup, but as always, that you know that your inner beauty is because of Christ and who He says you are. And so I pray that you have a great weekend, and stay tuned because next I'd like to do a brow tutorial, how to get our brows to look great, that nice shaped look. I know if you're like me, you've underplucked, plucked too much, what do I pluck? And it can be really confusing. So I hope you guys have a great day and I will talk to you all later.